Good morning, everybody. So, we are still in Massachusetts. Delivered our load last night. And now we are headed to Portsmouth, Connecticut. No, I'm sorry. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Picking up a load. And we are taking that to Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Damn creative Parkers. So we're about 70 miles out from the shipper. Have an 11 a.m. appointment. Show up a little bit early. Never hurts to be early. Within reason. I usually aim to be within an hour. Anything more than that, and they start getting a little grumpy. But if you're late, oh, unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Last night I tried to do a time lapse of the lunar eclipse. That failed. It was a dead ringer for when I tried to do the solar eclipse last year. It was clear about 8 o'clock last night when I was making my delivery, okay? Excellent view of the moon, nice clear skies, great. Got done unloading, got parked about 10 o'clock last night, got the camera all set up, it was still clear. No joke, 11 p.m., just as the effects of the lunar eclipse were supposed to start. Because I was going to try and do 11 p.m. to about 3 a.m., which would have had the full effect of the lunar eclipse. 11 o'clock last night, clouds started rolling in. I was like, okay, well, you know, I can still get some cool footage with the clouds rolling across the moon. Get some really cool effects. Got up this morning, watched the footage, which I posted into a short. Nothing but clouds. Didn't even get any light effects off of it. It was just nothing but clouds. Damn it. It's a relatively cool footage for watching cloud movement. That's about it. You just stay put. So, we're going to head over here to New Hampshire. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever done any footage in New Hampshire. I've done Connecticut. Done upstate New York. I just recently did Vermont. I don't think I've done Maine. I think I've done Rhode Island. I'm trying to get a collection of footage together that showcases the Northeast. I do spend a fair amount of time up here. And the big thing I'm trying to do with that is show that while there are a lot of drivers that'll sit there and say, I don't drive the Northeast, the only thing they think about is New York City, New Jersey, Baltimore, Boston, Philadelphia. There's a whole lot more to the Northeast. Once you get up north of New York City and you start getting into Connecticut, it's actually pretty quiet up here. Traffic really isn't that bad once you get out of the cities. That's what I'm trying to showcase. Now, maneuvering up here, well, that's a different story. This area has been developed for about 3 centuries, 3.5. So there's some limitations on available land to maneuver with. So maneuvering up here is a little tighter, but it can still be done. There's a piece of old iron. Not sure what that is. It's not a caterpillar. Maybe some of my viewership knows the old iron a little bit better. Throw in the comments some ideas on what that was. It might have been a case. Hard to say. I didn't see any logos on it. This is Worcester, Massachusetts. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Must have a UPS hub nearby. Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Established 1727. So yeah, there's 300 years right there. Well, 298 if you really want to do the math, but... Anyway, I'm going to go back to covering some miles. I'll bring you back if anything gets interesting. Now, I think I've demonstrated this before, but there is a proper way to pass an oversized load. Give them room. Don't tailgate. And if you're gonna pass, pass. This pickup and this utility van here taking their sweet time getting past him. This guy's also not doing too great maintaining a lane. So if you ever see a truck splitting the lane like this, there's a reason. Trying to give him as much room as I can. I'm not allowed in the left lane, but he also doesn't have much shoulder to play with. All right, I'm clear of his load. Same is true when you're giving them following distance. Standard rule of thumb is to go until you can see the whole truck and the flat mirror on your truck. But I like to give them another 7 seconds on top of that. Just give them all the room you can. Alright, here in about 2 miles, we're going to jump on I-95 north towards Portsmouth. We're about 16 miles from our shipper. Welcome to New Hampshire. Yep. New Hampshire, the only state that has interstate exits for liquor stores. They are drive-through liquor stores. Exit here, liquor stores on the right, then you come back onto the interstate after you've made your purchase. Welcome to New Hampshire. Oh, by the way, those liquor stores are about every 5 miles, give or take. Kind of depends on what stretch of New Hampshire you're in. Getting ready to exit here and head over to our shipper. We're about 2 miles out. New Hampshire is one of a few states that uses kilometers in addition to miles for their exits. Keep that in mind if you ever have to drive up here. Become familiar with the metric system. It is useful. All Okay, door 8. Stupid automatics. Auto reset.